Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our video lesson again. Okay, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channels. Uh, Today, in this video lesson, I will share with you about agriculture and the farming systems. The first thing that I would like to ask all of you, I want you to tell me is a little bit that you studied with me last week about the old unit 3. Yeah, I mean foresters, right? Foresters. So, what are the values of the forest? What are the values of the forest? Okay, the values of forest. You can pause the videos, these lessons, a little bit and answer together. Okay, I mean they provide habitat for animals. Yeah, uh, root lessons, erosion from water, have keep toy soil. Yes, make soil soft and fertilized. Okay, fertilized. They help to recycle the Earth's supply of oxygen. They provide habitat for animals, but not only animals, but also people. Yeah. Now, come back to our this unit one for the new chapter about agriculture and the farming system. Yes. What can you define me about the agriculture and the farming system, please? Okay, so let's get started. Uh, the first agriculture, if we define just the simple meanings, I mean, they refer to it be concerned with cultivating land, raising crops, and feeding, breeding, and raising livestock. Yes, and also the farming system I will show you to the next slide after the definitions of the agriculture. Now let's get started. Uh, Here you can take a look at these definitions, the standards of this definition for all of you. Agriculture or farming refer to the cultivations of crops and the domestications of animals. Yes, and or one more definition is growing crops, fruits, vegetables, flowers, and rearing livestock altogether. Yeah, these two definitions, these two meaning, as you can choose one or to choose both. Is the thing that they are easy to understand or remember when you take an exams. Okay, and take a look at this picture below. Yeah, this is the pictures of agriculture. Yeah, cultivation crops and domestications of animals. Yes, here. Yeah. Okay, now move on to the next slide. Farming system. Yeah, farming system. What is farming system? Okay, as you see on the computer screens, the definition of it, even farming system represents an appropriate combinations of farm enterprises such as cropping system, horticulture, livestock, fishery, forestry, poultry, and the means available to the farmer to raise them for profitability. It interacts adequately with environment without disconnecting the ecological and socio-economic balance on one yeah hand and attempt to meet national goal on the other. Yeah, this is extracted from J. Yanti et al. 2002. Yeah, uh, this is the farming system in appropriate combinations of farm enterprise. Yes, such as horticulture, cropping system, and livestock, fishery, forestry, poultry. Yes, and also mean available to the farmer. Yeah, raise them for profitability and interact adequately with environment without disconnecting. Yeah, the ecological and socio-economic balance. Okay. Okay, now move on to the next slide. Yes. Uh, yeah. Over century, the growth of agriculture contributed more significantly from simple peasants, farming, and modern high tech industrialized agriculture. Yeah. Uh, to the rise of the world's civilization. Yeah. This from simple peasant farming to modern high-tech industrialized agriculture. And also, nobody knows exactly when farming for crops, yeah, first began as our forefather first away on hunting, yep, fishing, fishing, sorry, and fruit gathering, yeah, and food gatherings. It means our father has no knowledge or of the necessity to till the soil to raise crops and domesticate animals to get meat. And also, human numbers were small and their daily needs were most basic, eating whatever that they could lay, yes, they could lay their hands on. Yeah, this is because of the human number was small. They don't care too much about how to domesticate animals to get meat or necessary to till soil to raise crops. Yeah, because of the numbers in the families or uh, yeah, as their village, they have very small numbers of human. Yeah, I mean they only could lay their hands on. Yes, lay their hands on. I mean hands on here. Lays one's hands on. I mean the get. Yeah, get. And also for farming to raise crops. Yes, farming to raise crops by tilling the soil properly began when people started to settle in more or less permanent villages. Yes, this is perhaps the first cultivated plant could have grown from the remains of food found in waste heaps, and also wild animals could have been uh, transplanted into the patches of land near the village. The seeds were gathered and sown in the field to ensure a more permanent supply, yeah, of food instead of gathering in the woods to gather fruit. And also number five, the farming could have began about 10,000 years ago in the Middle East. Yeah, in the Middle East, where farming, yes, where farming tools were found in many places, in many places, and also very efficient farming tools. Okay, for example, in Mesopotamia, in the basins of river Tigris and Euphrates, yes, Euphrates, and also along the Nile rivers in Egypt. Yeah, uh, this is archaeologists estimated. Okay, now move on to the next one. Okay, look at the picture. What do you think this picture mean to you? Have you, have you heard this before? Or have you seen this before? I think you have known it well. Yeah. Now look at it. By about 2,000 years ago, much of the Earth's population had become greatly dependent on farming of some kind, such as cultivating crops and domesticating animals. Farming enable people, yeah, to produce surplus food for export or to use them when crop fails because of prolonged drought or disastrous flood. Yeah, it's acid flat. The greatest changes in the farming to the soil-like cultures. Yeah, soil-like cultures. I mean, they use uh, hydroponic. Yes, hydroponic greenhouse. Yes, you can take a look at the picture here. This greenhouse, hydroponic greenhouse. And also today, yeah, agriculture is significant industries and providing lots of work for peoples around the world. Or it can be said, yeah, providing work for more people than any other industry. More than half of the Earth's population, yeah, uh, live on farms, like in our Cambodia. So a lot of people, we can say that 80% or 90% of uh, Cambodian people are farmers. So they live on farms, especially in Asia and Africa. Yeah. Agricultural products such as cereal, beverages, fibers, raw material, fruits, and vegetables still form a significant portion of the export items of most countries. Yeah, of most countries. Yes, it is so easy for people. Uh, they don't use a lot of strikes. They don't need to plant the tree or vegetables on the land. They only use like this and also put in the greenhouse. And these types of uh, okay planting the vegetable like this is called hydroponic greenhouses. Okay, and now move on to the next one. How much land is used for agriculture? Yes, about this question, actually, farming needs land. Yes, actually, farming needs land, but not all land is suited to farming. Yeah, uh, about 11% of lands of the earth can capable of producing fruits or raw material for man needs. Yeah, for man needs. These arable lands are found mainly in coastal plains, river basins, lower slopes of hills, and terraced uplands. The bulk of these arable lands is found in monsoon Asia, yes, monsoon Asia, Western Europe, the coastal lowlands, and river basins in the North and South Africa, America. Sorry, America. Ebola is rather restricted in Australia and most part of Asia. Yeah. Oh, sorry, no. In Asia, in Africa, I extracted from our textbook here. Uh, Ebola is rather restricted in the like most part of Africa and also Australia. Not all crops, and also it not all crops can be grown in this arable land. They are limited to only certain types of crops. For example, like coconut in the sand coastal district, rubbers and oil palms in the fertile lowlands, tea and coffee in the cooler uplands, and limited teeth amounts of hill, yeah, paddy in the tourist hill slopes. Yeah, you can open to our textbook on page 73. Take a look in figures picture 5.1. Yes, yeah, 5.1. You can take a look the pictures in the textbook with the arrow. Yeah, with the arrows that they find for you to understand about this. They are divided for you which part is used for uh, plants or vegetables. Yes, yes, and also there are a lot of the area to divide. Yes, to divide to plant the tree or the types of vegetables. Yeah, you can take a look at this page number 73 in your textbook together yourself. And take a look at number 3. Yeah, it is estimated another 10% of the Earth's surface is used for grazing lands. And what is grazing land here? Grazing lands, I mean any open land area used to pasture livestock. Yeah, this is how to pasture livestock. Yeah, pasture livestock. And these are the world major pastoral ground for the rearing of cattle, sheep, and other animals like goats, horses, and camels. The most extensive of the grazing lands includes that of the prairies of the USA and Canada, the pampas of Argentina, and uh, Uruguay. Yeah, Uruguay here is, I mean, the countries on the Atlantic coast of South America, south of Brazil. Populations maybe, yes, over 3 million people estimated in 2015. Yes. Uh, and Australia and South America were where scattered herds of cattle are kept in their tropical grasslands. Okay, now we move on to the next slide. Yes, in total, only is about 21% of the Earth's land are agricultural land. Yeah, 21% of the Earth's lands are agricultural land. It is used for arable or pastoral purpose. Human numbers increase the next 50 years. Another 29% of the Earth's marginal land, which is capable of potential from use of some kind, yeah, some kind, may be put to use. This is mean that at most only 50% of the Earth's land surface is of agricultural significance. Yes. And number 5, the other half of the Earth's land surface is totally non-usable for raising crops and domesticating animals. Yes. Okay. They are either to try to coal and to racks to support any forms of arable or pastoral farming. This includes all the world's arid deserts, mountain ranges, tundra, and ice caps, which are also practically uh, uninhabited. Yeah, thank you. This is the last slide for all of you. I have no questions or homework for you, but you have to remember and also try to use these videos again and again if you don't understand. Okay, I hope you can do like this well. And we will have midterm soon, but I don't know about the date clearly. So if you have any questions, you can drop your questions through to my personal Telegram or in our groups. Thank you. Goodbye. Good luck.